Dude, there's a mango high chew for you right
Word.
there. It's sick. I'm gonna take a
Life
mango.
is good, James.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a mango and a strawberry. I'm gonna put them together and like in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't feel like editing it, but I feel like that little. Also, I can't fucking use that as a clip if that's the entrance. But,
Why?
ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to
Why
celebrate
can't
this thing we call Week 7. We're here. We did it. You guys are chewing on shit.
Or high chewing, baby.
High chewing on. What are high chews?
They're like these delicious Korean. Are they Korean, Japanese,
I don't know,
Chinese?
they're little fruity candies and they're great.
Yeah. I have a mango and a strawberry in my mouth,
Party.
and they're having sex. Right.
Okay. Weird. Didn't like that in my ear. As we are recording this right now, the Giants
in your
and the Eagles. Oh, God. ASMR. The Giants and Eagles are playing right now. So I don't know if we want to go with a quick pick for that before we get into the news from today. Oh, I forgot Colt McCoy was a Giant. Just saw that clip.
Yeah, I just saw that on the screen.
Love me some Colt McCoy.
I'm
Dude,
taking
strawberry and mango together is fire. Yeah, just because I'm a dick, I'm gonna pick the Giants.
I'll go Eagles.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It looks like Danny Dimes is balling, so
James likes me.
we'll see. That's fine. I don't care.
I'm fine with it. I'll stick by it. So we're not going to talk about this game because fucking it's already happening. What are we going to preview with stuff that's already going on? But let's talk about the biggest news of the day. Yannick Ngakoue traded twice in under under a year. I'm going to go with. I don't feel like getting down the exact month, but traded 2 times from Minnesota and then now to the Ravens for a 3rd-round pick and a conditional 5th next year. Fuck.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Him and Calais Campbell on the same line in Jacksonville was nuts. Now, the fact that he's on the same line in Baltimore again is even nuts.
They're just trying to collect like the Infinity Stones of Jacksonville, all the good pieces that were there, and make it something.
It's gonna be a much better situation for him.
That's fair.
Because their defense as a whole is so much better.
So much better.
You have 2 serious cornerbacks down there. So
Mhm.
Oh, Marcus Peters has been having a nice little resurgence. With
What an
Baltimore.
interception.
That was a pick?
From what it looks like right now, yeah, until we go to replay. Unless he caught it off the ground, but it looks like that was a pick. Fuck your pick, Zach.
Oh, I don't care.
But yeah, no, I think that extra coverage is definitely going to help him because he was pretty stagnant in Minnesota.
Yeah, well,
because they can't
Also-
cover anyone.
Here's the other thing is they traded Yannick, and then Daniil Hunter announces that he is out for the rest of the year with a herniated disc, I believe, having surgery on that.
Yeah, that's fine. Minnesota sucks.
Yeah. Any bit of defense they had just kind of slipped away right there.
Oh, gone. They used to be so good on defense too.
No,
2 years
right?
ago, dude.
Remember when
2 years
Xavier
ago, they
Rhodes
were
was good?
elite.
And then Everson Griffith went down hill. Xavier Rhodes is a piece of shit.
Xavier Rhodes fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he dive bombed.
He was so good. And
There
then
wasn't
he
even
was
like a transition.
so bad.
No, there was no
Yeah.
transition. He just kamikazed straight. out of
Kamikaze right into the ground.
World War II style.
Okay.
Hey, at least I didn't say per. Oh, never mind.
Okay. First game on the block.
I had to stop myself from that because I wasn't trying to go there, but
The first game.
not again.
We're going to leave it. We're not going to talk about it.
I'm not saying anything.
First game on the block is the battle of the undefeateds. Pittsburgh at Tennessee. Woo!
It's gonna be a great game, man.
This is going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a tough one because I think the story is Pittsburgh's defense against Derrick Henry. I mean, that's it. That's it right there. It's in a nutshell.
Also, we live in a world where Ryan Tannehill is a potential MVP candidate, or is an MVP candidate, I guess. A lot of people are putting him in top 5s right now.
I wouldn't. It's not.
I mean,
him.
I wouldn't either.
It's not him.
No.
The fact that he's in top 5 and Derrick Henry is not
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
that's
Derrick
the
Henry is the real
ridiculous
reason
part.
that team is 5-0, not Ryan Tannehill. The only reason that he has such good passing stats, and which I said last time we did a podcast, 3 days ago, is because Derrick Henry is literally unstoppable. You can't. There's no way to stop him, and you try to resort to you put all your resources on defense to try and stop him. The passing game is going to open up. No fucking shit. Tale as old as time. Fucking Beauty and the Beast. Derrick Henry's the beast.
That's for sure.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that Ryan Tannehill
Yeah,
even
it's
being
stupid.
mentioned for MVP
Stupid.
before Derrick Henry.
Yes, before Derrick Henry. Not
Mentioned.
taking away from his stats, but like you said, the fact that Carson Wentz is running around like a fucking idiot. What the what
Oh,
the
he
fuck
dropped
was
it. Oh,
that?
that was fucking weird.
That was terrible. Anyways,
Bring in Jalen. Bring in Jalen.
He's been in a couple times so far this game.
has he?
They've used him
They've been-
in some weird sets,
Like
and
Wildcat?
play actions, and
Oh,
he took a
Not
snap.
even
while
necessarily. Yeah. They used him last week too.
Yeah.
Nothing
goes
outstanding, but mostly just rushing.
Yeah, it's just goofy.
I think another storyline to look at is Tennessee's defense going to be able to withstand Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger's been on a tear. He's been doing pretty well now. Pittsburgh
Yeah.
offense has been really good.
Chase Claypool.
Yes, Chase Claypool. Do they have the coverage in the backfield in order to be able to stop those wide receivers? I mean,
They got a lot of weapons over there now.
they do. They have a good assortment of weapons on that Pittsburgh side of the ball.
You ready for my spicy takes?
Yes,
Spicy up.
Juju's not a Steeler next year.
I can
could
see
get
that.
on board
I
with
can see that.
100%.
But come on, really? That's a spicy take, really?
White people spicy.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
when you put too much
All
black
right,
pepper
all
on
right,
chicken.
Good call. All right, that's fair. White people spicy is like putting raisins in potato salad.
Yeah, I think there's
Fucking Karen. Who does that shit?
there's too much cheaper, better talent around him to keep him there.
I just think the fact that Chase Claypool has arisen. Is that the word? Arisen. As a potential number one target for Ben Roethlisberger, it just makes sense. I mean, you don't need to pay Juju that money if you're gonna have Chase on. Yeah, dude, these are fucking. These are crap. They're so good.
They got grape.
Grape's okay. There's green apple too. It's good. Anyway, Chase, this is what happens when you have me on a podcast. I can't help it.
I hate you. I don't know what else to say. Sorry, I'm doing a whole bunch of shit. So let's get into picks then. We've talked about the future. Actually, let's talk about what's deciding this game, because I think on Tennessee's side we are saying Derrick Henry from what I'm pulling together here, and on Pittsburgh's side it's going to come down to what Big Ben can do. Right? I don't think this is a run game for Pittsburgh. I think they're going to air it out more. I think they're going to stretch the field, try to use Claypool as much as I can. See if he's actually that guy. I am gonna reluctantly take Pittsburgh to continue. 6-0 Pitt.
Disagree. I'm going with the Titans. I still, even with how good Pittsburgh's defense is, I still think Derrick Henry is going to be able to run for at least 100 yards. It's going to open up options for Ryan Tannehill. I say it's a 21-17 game. Derrick Henry is the reason why they win that game. They don't have Derrick Henry, no chance. Derrick Henry is that good of a football player. That's why I give them the edge.
Fair, Drew.
This is hard.
This is a difficult,
it's not easy. It's really
difficult
not
pick.
easy.
It really is.
For our first game, like you look at the rest of the league, it's like yeah, okay, and then it's like Pittsburgh, Tennessee to start. It's like fuck.
It's like
For no reason other than the
cracked
fact,
so many things in my neck. Yes, Drew.
for no reason other than the fact that I pretty confidently picked against Pittsburgh last week, and we all know how that went, especially James.
Really
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
take the
talking
Steelers.
shit right now.
I'm going to take the Steelers.
Tom Brady's your father.
Yeah.
No.
Ouch.
Mm.
The Buccaneers defense is daddy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Buccaneers defense is daddy.
nice quote.
Collectively.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going on the quote board.
Love it.
Bugs.
Drew is probably the most quotable BOTA boy at this point.
Yeah, I could say
like
that.
like wholesome quotable. Like I mean, and like in the realm of things that are said on this podcast, like that is wholesome because the things that come out of my mouth should get me banned from at least 15 countries, like easily. I mean, like we basically got banned in Denmark because I sang a fucking Cranberries song. So
wasn't even the Cranberries, wasn't it Journey?
No, it wasn't the Cranberries. I forget something.
It was Journey, wasn't it? It was the wedding song we were talking about.
No, it wasn't Journey. No, fuck. What was it? Fuck. We'll have to go back. We'll rewind the tape. It's the lost episode, so I know exactly which one.
Yeah. All right, Dallas and Washington, our next game on. MVPs. I picked Big Ben. I think Zach, you're going with Henry.
I'm going with I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry. My sneaky MVP is gonna be. Oh wait, is he not playing? Is Jonnu Smith not playing?
No, he's supposed to be in.
He's supposed to be in. My sneaky MVP is gonna be Jonnu Smith. I don't know if they're gonna be able to have anybody cover him. The only person that I can see covering Jonnu would be Minkah Fitzpatrick, and if that happens, if they have man on man, then it's going to open a lot of options up for Tennessee. But that's just my.
I like the Pittsburgh defense, throwing it back to them for MVP, because if they do find a way to win this game, that means that the defense was able to hold Derrick Henry and the rest of the weapons on Tennessee in check. So I think if Pittsburgh does indeed win, the defense is the, regardless of who does what or not.
Right.
All right, our next game on the slate is Dallas at Washington, 1:00. This one wouldn't have been interesting after that Monday night performance. I think it's a little more interesting. I don't think it's like as much of a blowout as it would have been with Dak there.
I mean, I don't know that it's a blowout at all. I think it probably ends up being a really close game. It's an NFC East game. So you got two teams that are literally competing to be the worst. So
did you guys hear that at the beginning of tonight's broadcast? They were like, here's the NFC East.
Yeah, the turtle race.
Yeah, it's like great. They all tried spinning it to sound great. Also, side note, fuck Joe Buck. I don't care how much you're traveling, dude. Whatever.
And it's all just back and forth between here. I mean, Texas and Florida.
Yeah, great.
Not that far.
Cool, dude. It's really not that far of a trip. Fuck you, Joe Buck.
Wait, Texas and Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
He went to Buffalo for one game, but that was it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's Buffalo's far as fuck, but.
From Texas and Florida, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. I mean,
Geography with the BOTA boys.
Yes. Bismarck!
Texas far as fuck.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Texas, then it's not far as fuck.
The capital of
Welcome to our new segment. Is it far as fuck?
Is it far as fuck?
Find out next episode. Wyoming?
Hell no.
This is another one of my indigestion games. I think Washington might sneak this one.
Yes.
Really? We're going clean sweep on Washington?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going because of how fucking Andy Dalton.
Well, think about it like this. We've all said one time or another. I think really it's been James most of the time, but I've also agreed with you that Washington has a sneaky good run defense.
Yeah, and
right.
I mean, I think the biggest thing here is that they're playing a Cowboys team without their leader, more or less. A Cowboys team whose defense has been non-existent.
Oh my god, they've been terrible.
Literally average negative fantasy points a game so far this season.
Yeah.
There's that thing.
That is actually a thing. They are the worst defense in the league. They average -1 fantasy points a game.
Oh, that's so bad.
We them boys, baby.
So, that all being said,
we're the only true dynasty.
They're also led by James's fever dream star Mike McCarthy.
Oh
Oh, Jesus Christ. How do you lose the locker room week 7?
Like,
Week 6. We haven't even gotten into 7
I
yet.
know.
because he's still fucking
So bad.
using playbooks from
Awful.
1984. Like, what
I
the
know.
fuck is he doing?
That offense has so much goddamn potential. Like they have stars.
Yeah, but
Stars.
Zeke can't
Dak
hold on to
was
the ball
on
for some
pace.
reason. Mike McCarthy's calling plays. They're screwed.
Michael Gallup's having the down year that me and you thought he was gonna have, James.
Yeah, my guy.
He called it. Fuck it.
Gonna sit on that
Call
take
it.
with that fucking Hedges. But yeah, Dak was on pace before this. I mean, he wasn't gonna hit it. Let's be realistic about this, but he was on pace to throw like 6,000 yards or something like that.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row of like over 400 yards or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Like with Dak, they were scoring points. That's the
Yeah.
defense was letting up more points than the offense was fucking scoring, and that's obviously that's how you lose. But
But now they can't keep up.
yeah,
It's a team that was built to play in shootouts and compensate defensively with their offense.
yeah. Then you lose your only weapon that can throw the ball.
Right. And I mean, for Dallas, the best defense was a good offense. Ish, I guess.
Basically,
It didn't work out very well for the first couple of weeks. But
it didn't work out
it's
at all because
something.
they're 2-4. But you know,
Yeah, and now that Andy Dalton made the Bengals work. He made it to the playoffs with the Bengals multiple times. So he's not the worst guy to have step in.
Don't do this with me. Don't do this with me because you know what it's about to fucking. You know what's about to happen if you start giving me that bullshit. You know what's about to happen if you start giving me that bullshit. You know
What bullshit?
Andy Dalton and Marvin Lewis are the fucking worst coach quarterback tandem in fucking history.
That's fine.
How do you
but
make
I
the
didn't have
playoffs?
Marvin Lewis.
How do you-
Tandem.
You're making me fucking stutter, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, Andy Dalton is not the worst guy to have step in if your guy goes down.
Yeah, he is. Because guess who the coach is? Mike fucking McCarthy.
Yeah, but
He's
again,
not the
coach. It's not Andy Dalton.
It is because he has fucking no idea what he's doing. He has no clue what he's doing. No idea. I would. Man's got no soul and no brain.
Andy Dalton just no idea what to do when he steps on the football field. He gets out there and goes, "What? Why am I?"
Okay, I'm sorry, but
what do I do?
I'm sorry, but for 5 years when he made the playoffs, he just forgot AJ Green was a thing. Just like forgot.
AJ Green's only kind of a thing sometimes.
Yeah, this was when he was actually an all-star and wasn't hurt. Like the years they made the playoffs is because AJ Green had like a 1,200-yard season.
Yeah,
and then forgot.
But then they play good teams in the playoffs that can cover AJ Green.
So who's your MVP for the Dallas-Washington game?
I'm actually gonna go Andy Dalton. I think he's
Andy Dalton. It's true. Andy Dalton, 344.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna go
44 touchdowns.
Bird.
Let's see.
He's a punter.
So I'm picking Washington in this game, and my star of the game is the Dallas defense.
That's mean. That's fucked up.
That's mean.
Quote me.
Zach. Okay, Drew, who's your MVP?
Give me Scary
That's what I
Terry,
picked, baby. Skirt dirt.
Yeah, the Broncos. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I almost
You
said
got
Denver.
this. You
Jesus.
dial it in.
Dallas has gone. Dallas has no coverage.
No.
And Scary Terry.
It's pronounced
What the fuck happened?
Scurry Terry.
Skirter.
All right, next game, Battle New York. Buffalo at New York Jets.
Are they playing at MetLife
Yeah.
Stadium?
Josh Allen breaks his leg. John Brown, turf
That
toe.
would be so sad.
I would actually really sad because Josh Allen is like, I gotta say,
We are all at some point going to have to
Yeah.
admit to Royce that
Yeah.
Josh Allen is elite.
no. Like I said,
he's getting there, man.
Give me. I need a season sweep. Give me a season sweep against the Patriots, and then I'll call him elite.
It's a pretty low bar.
Keep talking. I can't
Yeah,
think of.
exactly. That's a pretty low bar. But you're already fucking calling him elite, so.
I said at some point. I didn't say he's elite yet.
All right, fine.
He's getting there.
He is good.
Why do you have this little metal sword?
I don't know. I think it's to break up the cocaine or whatever.
Okay,
No, I
so
don't
we
know.
all agreed. Josh Allen's the next Kelly. I can't think of his
What?
name. Fucking what's his name? I can't think of his first name. Not Chip.
You're talking about Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly,
Kelly?
baby.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's the new Jim Kelly.
That's not good because he lost 4
I
Super
know.
Bowls.
That's what I'm banking
Yeah,
on.
no,
That would be a shame.
that would be terrible.
That's what I'm
Bro,
going for.
imagine
Did they lose two?
Buffalo
that.
go-
Am I wrong? They lost 2 in
imagine
a row.
The Bills go to the next 4 Super Bowls and lose them all again.
Oh.
What would you do as a fan of the Buffalo Bills if your fucking team blows 4 Super Bowls in a row 2 separate times?
You burn the stadium down and forget there was ever a football team there.
Okay, so Jets get blown out in this one, right? Is that the call?
Yeah,
100%.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I think the biggest question this week is, does Adam Gase somehow manage to keep his job still?
Yes, because Jets management has no fucking idea what they're doing.
They just don't care at this point.
I think they think they're running like a lacrosse team or something. I don't know.
I don't think Adam Gase is the guy for that either.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what he's the guy for. He's
I-
not the guy to
I-
run a sports team, period.
Well, I could see him like coaching like water polo.
Yeah, he's got the
What
weird
the
ominous
fuck?
stare. I don't know.
Water polo?
I don't know. I didn't say it.
He's a big lanky dude with buggy eyes. That just screams water polo to me.
Tell
That
me
just-
your fucking MVP.
That kind of just screams like royal family to me too.
Carson Wentz screams royal family.
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
Carson Wentz just is Prince Harry.
Somebody give me their fucking MVP.
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. MVP for this game is Prince Harry. This is the money I've been looking for here. Zach, who do you got?
Give me Stephon Diggs.
So right now we have Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Prince Harry. Love it. I'm not even actually mad about that. I love that. I'm in for
That game's really good.
All right, next game, Carolina at New Orleans. Carolina's hot streak kind of snapped, and New Orleans potentially, probably, if he's not injured, because apparently he has a hamstring tweak or fucking
He's
something.
not coming back.
No, ever.
He didn't practice.
He is done. He's
Yeah.
pulling an Antonio Brown, but like 7 years earlier in this.
Day to day with retirement. Michael Thomas is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
So he is not playing this week.
I don't think so. No,
Does not appear so.
I already took him out of my lineup. That confident.
That must have been painful to do again.
It's so hard.
Dude, having Michael Thomas in my flex position is weird. I don't like it.
Yeah,
How do you think I felt when I sent you that thing earlier? I'm sitting Tyreek Hill for the week.
I know.
What?
Drew, tell everyone what position you were in before we go deeper into this game.
So I found myself. in a
Okay,
little-
so anyway, Carolina steps in.
that was really fun. That was a good time.
Sorry, Drew. Mike lag.
So the little fantasy conundrum that I found myself in earlier
What
today
a save! What a save! What a save! Sorry.
Okay,
was
fake
I
it.
had 3 receiver slots to choose from
And on 4 receivers.
and 4 receivers. Those receivers were DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill,
Mhm,
Scurrituri,
mhm.
and DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I do also have Jameson Crowder on the bench too.
Yeah, but they're playing Buffalo, so you want to keep him there.
Yeah, but Buffalo's defense has been kind of shit this year.
It hasn't been up to par. We've talked about that multiple times. You're right.
Yeah, fair. It hasn't been up to par, but also the Jets.
Yeah, but Crowder's been consistent.
Also the Jets.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason that Crowder wasn't grouped within that first group of wide receivers.
Right, no, of course. But then again, if he's the best option, that they have Tre'Davious White. So good luck. Tre'Davious White is the second best cornerback in the league.
He's had a rough year too.
I don't care. He's still the second best corner. Bold. He's got fight. I like him. Arr, the dog. Rough.
Bold.
Whatever. I don't care.
Bold.
I'm all about being bold. All right, continue your story.
Oh, so I decided to sit Tyreek.
Oh, you ended up coming around to that. That's your conclusion?
I think that's the way to go. I like all the other matchups too much to go based on what Tyreek Hill did to the Broncos last year. And he does need a bounce back game here, and I'm sure he's, of course, because I sit him on the bench, he's gonna fucking have like 250 yards and 4 touchdowns. So
344.
340, 4 touchdowns. So
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, thank you for sharing, Drew. I appreciate that.
Story time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Carolina 3-3, which is weird because New Orleans is sitting at 3-2. Odd seasons for both of them because they don't really know what to expect out of Carolina week by week. And
Yeah.
New Orleans has not really lost any necessarily bad teams, I guess, right? Who do they have losses against? Vegas and
Vegas.
Vegas was the big one.
Vegas was the big one, but I think that was kind of the first we were seeing of Vegas's like coming out party, being like, "We're here,
Yeah.
like we want a ball."
They look good. They're 3-2, man.
Yeah.
They
Spoiler.
are a bad
Foreshadowing.
team. Right. Yeah, no, they haven't taken any losses to bad teams. No, you're right.
Who else did they lose to?
The Packers.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, they've done it without Michael Thomas most of the stuff.
Yeah,
It's been Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara.
All about Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, another comeback season again. Oh my God, he's going off again.
Well, he's kind of gotten out of the touch share system. I mean, they use Latavius Murray sparingly.
Yeah.
But nowhere near as much as they used to use Mark Ingram. So he has benefited in spades from Mark Ingram's absence, and
I think
it took a year for it to really show through. But
I think he's worked on his receiving game as well because he is.
Well, he's always had that. I think he's worked on the stamina. He's become the workhorse. He used to kind of have to split those carries, but now he can handle the load himself, even without Michael Thomas there, and it's fucking impressive, man.
Yeah, go team. Alvin Kamara, GOAT level. I don't know, man. I don't really know what else to say about this game. It's not like it's close, but you never really know. Like I said, you don't know what Carolina you're getting when they go out there.
Right.
It's going to be really interesting to watch. I think the X factor of this game is Teddy. I think if you get a fired up Teddy Bridgewater, he's coming back playing his old team, who he went 5-0 for.
Yeah, I think that Saints front seven is too strong. I think that they're going to put too much pressure on Teddy, and I don't think he's going to be able to handle it and make enough good decisions to will the Panthers.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing is, is New Orleans gonna sit back, or are they gonna pin their ears down and go after the passer?
I'm sure that they'll bring pressure. I'm fully expecting lots of pressure to come Teddy Bridgewater's way, and that's why I think the Saints are going to win.
That's fair. I don't disagree. I was just asking the question.
So I heard that Drew is taking the Saints as well.
Les Saints.
Croissant.
I'm taking the Saints. I'm taking the Saints in a 5-point game.
Ooh. All right, let's talk some MVPs, boys. Who do you got?
I don't think you can really pick anyone but Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, yep.
Alvin Kamara. Well, I'm going to go with Michael Thomas's hamstring.
Which is the same thing as Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, it's just Alvin Kamara in a different way.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew, I just realized something nice for you. Since we had that weird week that we don't have your picks for.
Yeah. Chris
will now be on level pegging with you because we don't have picks for his week.
Yeah, have someone to compete against.
There you go. Look at that.
Word.
Wow.
Word.
Chris is going to release his whole own segment called Chris's Picks.
Yeah, it's going to be on Toba.
Stay tuned. The next game up is, I almost said last game, and we haven't even gotten out of the 1 o'clock slate yet. Drew, your Packers are taking on the Houston Texans. How you feeling about the matchup going into it?
Oh my God. Oh God. Sorry.
Luckily, for the Packers, I don't think you could ask for a whole lot better of a team to have a bounce back game against.
Yeah.
So,
Aaron Rodgers is gonna be pissed.
dude,
That's what I'm banking on.
I'm
honestly.
hoping he channels whatever he was feeling when Ndamukong Suh was giving him some lip last game. Man, I want someone to murder that guy.
Guy sucks.
Like,
He's a dick.
I hate that guy. But regardless, I think a pissed off Aaron Rodgers against a Texans defense that I guess you can call it that.
Well, Texas has the 2 worst defenses this year.
Yeah. Oh God, the
By
Texas
far.
defense is horrendous. So I think Devontae Adams is going to have a big game. I think Aaron Jones is going to run all over him. And that offense is hit or miss. They're literally built on hit or miss receivers. Brandon Cooks,
Yeah.
Will Fuller.
No,
It's
Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills. It is literally could go either way any given day.
Let's not forget about hit or miss running backs too.
And I think
Both the Johnsons are hit or miss.
yeah. And I think that the Packers defense really has something to prove this game because they have underperformed all year. And
They're gonna have a hard time with Deshaun Watson.
I agree, but they can't continue going downhill like they have.
No.
Preston Smith needs to start producing like he did last year. A healthy Kevin King, if he comes back next week, would be huge.
Josh
but-
Jackson's gotten beat a couple of times too.
Josh Jackson's not great. I'm not going to lie. Especially when he's forced to cover the secondary receiver. He's much better out of the slot, and he hasn't been able to play there. And I don't know. I need to see something big this week from the boys.
I think you will. I think you're gonna get a blowout. I think you're gonna get a fucking blowout.
I hope so.
It's not even funny.
Yeah, Texas is bad.
Texans are going to get spanked. I highly agree with you all. There's nothing else really to say. Angry Aaron Rodgers is a scary thing.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be the theme of the whole game. I picked Aaron Rodgers originally as my MVP, but I actually pulled back. So I want to hear who you guys think is going to be the MVP.
I like Aaron Rodgers. That's not a bad pick given the last couple or the last week. But
Zachary.
no, I'm not picking Aaron Rodgers. I think it's a great pick.
Okay, Zach, your pick.
Aaron Jones. All right,
Yeah.
other Aaron.
All right, so Drew takes Aaron Rodgers. Zach, what do you got?
I'm actually gonna pick the other Aaron Jones.
Oh, Zach, that's a phenomenal pick, man.
Well, to be completely honest, and James, this is another running back in which you said was gonna have a down year. Yeah, be salty, bitch. That's what you get. Aaron Jones has had another great year. Didn't have that great of a game last week. I think we're looking for a nice bounce back game. I think he gets a pair of touchdowns, one through the air, one through the ground, runs for like a $110, 5 receptions, 70 yards.
Disconnect. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you miss?
I don't
all
know
that?
if any of y'all heard that. All I heard 7 yards. Oh, my internet's unstable. Oh, it's me. Oh my god. It was me the whole time.
That's not Walmart anymore.
Oh my god.
We got
All I heard was 7 yards. So yeah, Aaron Jones gets 7 yards. Big game. Congrats, Zach. I have done a little stat digging because I'm a big boy now. Do you know who ranks towards the middle in defense versus tight ends?
I'm
the
gonna
Houston
guess
Texans.
Houston.
How'd you know, Drew?
I'm-
So I'm going to take Robert Tonyan in this one to get your boy, whoever owns him. I'm going to probably play him this week, to be honest. Some more red zone touchdowns. Pack it in.
Dude's a beast.
Yeah, I like
and Rodgers really likes him.
Yes, he
that's
does.
that's the key.
Mm,
Is he likes old Bobby Tonyan? So
good.
Yeah, call him
Real
Bobby.
creative nickname.
they actually talked to him. They're like, "Are you okay with him calling you Bobby?" He's like, "He's Aaron fucking Rodgers. He can call me whatever he wants."
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
All right, next game on the block are my Browns coming off of that massacre in Pittsburgh, playing Cincinnati in Cincinnati this time. Whew. Gentlemen,
This-
I'm not, no. Drew, what's your thoughts before we get into it?
This is another great situation for a team to bounce back off of a bad loss. They're playing a really, really crappy team, though. The Bengals did give the Colts quite the run for their money.
I genuinely did not know which way you were going with
James,
that.
James
You
already
could've-
knows where I'm going.
So it's gonna be an interesting game. I think the Browns have to take the opportunity to beat on a younger team that's trying to figure out who they are still kind of. James, it's a big week. This is a big week. This is where we find out what Browns are coming out to play this year.
Zach, who do you got?
Joe Burrow coming out party.
Oh boy.
I have the Bengals. I have the Bengals in a blowout.
I agree with Zach.
I told you.
It's not necessarily a Joe Burrow coming out party, but I think with the news that Jarvis is playing through a broken rib and Baker had some pain in practice, I think we end up seeing Case Keenum out there. And I could tell you confidently, I'm not confident in Case. Wait.
No.
I can tell you, you know what I'm trying to get at.
I can confidently say that I am not confident.
Yeah. I don't think this is a Browns win. I think they end up splitting the series with the Bengals. This is the Bengals win. Sucks, and it's going to continue with bad rhetoric, but right now we're just a little banged up. The rest of the season, like, we have a few more tough games, but this should have been one we could have won healthy, and I don't think they will. That's where I'm living right now.
I'm less confident than both of you. I think it's going to be a closer game. I am going to take the Browns, actually.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout like Zach said. I think it is going to be close, but I think after the last game, it wasn't like a fucking blowout. I mean, Joe Burrow had to pass a fuck ton, but now T. Higgins is coming into his own, my MVP for this game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Browns are going to edge it. But
thank you for having faith. I do not.
I'm not really having faith. I just think they're going to win.
Thank you for having faith. Thank you. Thank you for the faith. All right, MVPs. Let's talk. I already said T. Higgins is mine. He's starting to hit stride. I'm going to see that upward stock continue. Stonks.
Oh, James, I'm sorry. Before we get on to our MVPs, we have to actually break for our sponsor. It's actually now Beans.
Beans. Hot beans.
What kind of
Eat 'em
beans?
hot.
We don't know. All of them, I guess.
Hot beans.
Stay tuned for the meme of the year.
We're not posting.
We're posting that meme.
Great. I'm posting that meme. Yeah,
you
you're
have to post that
100%
meme.
right.
It's such a good meme.
I'm taking
Okay.
Odell game.
You're taking who?
Odell.
Obligé idole. Why do I keep doing the French thing today? Zach, you're saying Joe Burrow, right?
No, give me Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon finally having a big game. Really?
Yeah, seriously.
He's arguably been like the biggest surprise this year. For
Yeah,
like,
he's been pretty disappointing, but I feel like you're gonna have what? Okay, explain.
You say, I think this is Joe Burrow's coming out party. Like, he's going to have this monster fucking game. And then you pick Joe Mixon as your MVP.
Listen, the fans at home know that I fuck around a lot. Okay.
You fucking way around here.
No, it's Joe Burrow. I'm just fucking messing with you. Jesus
Good.
Christ. Yeah, my pick is Joe Burrow. I mean, look at how much he had to pass last time.
what? We go with Joe Mixon or Joe Burrow?
It's Joe Burrow. I was fucking with Drew. Do you see the face?
No, I fucking Drew. I don't know how you're dealing with it. Okay, we're off that game.
That's fair. Yeah.
We're off that game. Hopefully, James gets his confidence back and doesn't slip deeper into the depression hole. But tell you what, I feel it.
No. I think James and Uncle Jack are gonna have
don't
a
drink
long day.
Jack Daniels. I drink whatever I can find in front of me. How dare you?
Yeah, that's better.
What if Jack Daniels was in front of you?
I'll look over it. Detroit at Atlanta. Ugh.
I mean, this is gonna be it should be a high scoring game.
I don't know why, but I feel like they've already played each other this year, and I don't know why.
That's because all the teams that have played Atlanta have just been dog shit, except for Seattle.
Yeah. Actually, trying to think back quickly in the schedule. Zach's not wrong.
I mean, the Packers.
So
Did the Packers win the Packers?
Yeah.
So
Did
I
they?
stand corrected. Packers are dog shit.
They won handily.
God.
okay.
Time scored 3 touchdowns.
Yes, that was
Keys to the game. What do we got? Todd Gurley.
Keys to the game. Maybe the team should try playing defense.
Either one.
At all. Either. Any of them.
Or on the flip side, it could be a quarterback interception fest. We'll see how it goes.
It could be. Who knows?
Well, right now, Atlanta is ranked with the 32nd total defense, and Detroit has number 8, which is odd to me, but they
really?
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Detroit's
right?
hasn't been too bad. They've kind of had Atlanta syndrome this year, where they've jumped out early in games and had a decent lead, and then it withers away.
I love how that's a
Sadly.
viable a viable method of calling that.
Atlanta.
Oh, you got the Atlanta.
Oh, you got the Lano.
You look like you're from
Oh, you got the
Georgia.
28 to
Got
trees.
that Georgia peach now, yeah.
Oh, we're getting a little problematic. Okay. So, sorry, were we talking about defense? Defense wins championship? I don't know. Atlanta? Help me. Someone save me. Put me a fucking high chew. Keys to the game. Offense. Matt Ryan, 400 yards, confirmed.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's having a good season.
I think the single key to this game is the second half. Whoever can play a full 60-minute football game is going to win.
I mean, I think it's going to be Detroit.
I think Detroit, really.
I also
think Detroit. I think Detroit. I didn't mean to say that.
I think Detroit. So do I.
I picked Detroit. I also picked Detroit.
What do you know?
Personality disorder really
My
kicking in
sleeper
there.
pick, already picking Detroit, and Atlanta is also Detroit. Guys.
Oh, dude, swipe up on Detroit. Is that what you're going for? Super
Yeah,
light.
super like, dude. Come on. Fuck.
Ooh.
Jeff
Is that a
Okuda,
new
call me.
thing, dude?
Call me,
Oh,
Jeff.
hold on. I think it's. Ooh.
Oh, we could do a lock. We could do our lock of the week too. Lock it. Do on NFL Network. Fucking.
Nah, fuck that. You're swiping up Detroit.
All right, fine.
We can figure that out later. Okay, so you're gonna go Detroit just purely on their ability to play a full football game, which sounds dumb, but really isn't as dumb as it actually sounds.
No, it's really not
against the Falcons.
Not against
It's
the Falcons.
Not
no.
against the Falcons.
No, I also think that Detroit has a full football team, and Atlanta only has an offense. So, yeah.
I'm gonna back that offense if we're gonna be honest here. I think I'm gonna ride the hot hand of the one win. I think I get 2 wins and then collapse.
I mean, Detroit also won last week.
Fuck. Well, I was gonna go Atlanta.
Who they play last week?
Shit.
I don't know. DeAndre Swift had 2 touchdowns.
Yes, he did. He had a good game. We talked about this.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited to see DeAndre Swift finally hit his stride.
Yeah.
So, there's my
I
pick.
think this. Oh, are we going MVP now?
Yeah,
or-
let's go MVP. Fuck it.
All right,
Whatever.
cool. I think this is a Kenny Galladay day.
Kenny Galladay Day.
Yes.
Kenny G for Zach.
I think Matt Patricia's finally gonna make a good decision and keep giving the ball to DeAndre.
Yee.
That being
that's a good
said,
call.
my MVP is Matt Patricia.
Why, for not losing his job?
for making the first good decision of his life.
No, the first good decision of his life was coaching with Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
Come on. Well, he won 2 Super Bowls with them, so.
Yeah, but he didn't make any decisions there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm having a tough time with this one, guys. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this MVP wise. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna say what?
Before you give your MVP, James, can I just can I give my spicy take? And like this is
Yeah,
like,
go for it.
This is like Popeye spicy chicken sandwich spicy. Like this ain't no white person shit.
Oh, I love the Popeyes sandwich, dude. So good.
Last game you see number 11 in Atlanta.
No, I know, and I don't think it'll happen again though. I'm saying it's not.
Pretty spicy.
I think this is the last game you see Julio Jones in an Atlanta Falcon uniform.
Whoa! What? Zach, last game, Julio, ATL. Fuck him. This is ducked. I'm gonna go. You know what? I was gonna go Hayden Hurst. I'm gonna go Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley's been kind of quiet the past couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Good.
he hasn't been like horrid, but
No, he's just like in terms of like the first 3 weeks he was burning it up, and then he just kind of cooled down a little bit.
that's kind of what Calvin Ridley's been since he's come
Yeah,
into the league.
that's also fair.
He also got hurt and has been in and out. And when he's on the field, he's
Phenomenal.
really good.
Yeah, he's real good.
Real good.
Really good.
So good.
Yep.
Very good.
Rise up, Falcon Nation, boys.
Oh boy.
Okay. Next game on the block. Next game on the block. Next game on the block. My computer slow. We are into 4:00. The game that is potentially being moved because Trent Bound is COVID. Tampa Bay, Las Vegas.
It's gonna be an interesting game.
It's gonna be an interesting game, especially with the COVID list. Losing Trent Brown and Jonathan Abram, that sucks. Because Jonathan Abram's been ace.
Originally the Sunday night game?
Yes, that was a Sunday night game. They moved it to 4, so if they have to move it again, they can move it easily.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay. So everything before COVID would tell me to pick the Raiders in this matchup, just riding the hot hand. I guess also Tampa Bay having a hot hand. But losing Jonathan Abram in the secondary sucks. That dude just slams people. Losing Trent Brown on the line sucks. So I think that hurts Josh Jacobs. I think Derek Carr's ability in the pocket doesn't show as well. I'm going to go Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. I had a stroke.
Zach?
Man, I don't know. Anyways, I love how you laugh, but he has 6 Super Bowls and your quarterback has 1. So fucking suck a dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brady also played for Bill Belichick. Aaron Rodgers played for Mike McCarthy.
Okay, so Tampa
McCarthy.
I think that coming off of that win against the Packers last week was definitely a statement win. The Bucs are here. They're still going to end up losing the wild card no matter what. The Brady and Gronk connection last week was a little vintage. I wouldn't say like vintage Brady and Gronk, but like it was enough for people to be like, oh, well, Brady and Gronk connection. Look at it, it's kind of back. I don't think they have the same connection this week. I think that was kind of a one-off thing because Gronk is definitely not the same tight end he once was. No way, no shot in hell.
No chance.
As far as the game, I think the Bucs win. But I think the Raiders do a much better job at exposing that Bucs defense than the Packers did last week.
I disagree. I think the Buccaneers are going to win handily, and I think the Bucs defense scores another defensive touchdown this week.
Ooh. Okay. So let's talk some MVPs then, boys.
I'm taking the Bucs defense to keep spotting old man Brady points.
All right. Zach?
Oh man, I don't know. Give me Ronald Jones. Give me Rojo.
God, you son of a bitch. All right, well, whatever. Fucking Ronald Jones. I think you're 100% right, Zach. Ronald Jones is on a great tear right now, and with Leonard Fournette being injured, I guess, consistently, fuck him. Keep giving the ball to Rojo. The dude can do it all. He's satellite. He can run through. He's great. Kid's the stud. Good for Ron. Good for Ronnie. All right, next game on the block is Jacksonville at the Chargers. At the Chargers of Los Angeles. It'll have actually the same amount of fans as I do for a normal home game, which is crazy. It's because the stadium's empty. That's a joke. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
I think that the Chargers are going to win.
I am with you, Joe. Tell me why.
Is there any reason or
because they're better?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I think Keenan Allen going into this is a big question mark. I don't know if he's actually in or not, but doesn't even matter, honestly, because Herbert's been on a fucking tear.
Yeah, Justin Herbert is legit. He might be the best quarterback out of this draft class so far.
So far. Get ready for the lefty. 2 weeks. Rams.
All right. Did they play this week?
The Dolphins? No, they have a bye this week and they play the Rams next
Damn,
week
I
to
wanted
start.
to talk about that.
Too bad.
Oh no, you'll have to wait
Fuck.
4 days.
God damn it. I wanted to talk about how they massacred my boy.
Poor
Tua?
Ryan.
Oh, Fitz?
Dude, Fitzmagic was so sad. It's so sad.
He's salty about it because he was having a really
Yeah, he was
good
having
run,
a good
dude.
season so far.
I
I
know.
know.
Yeah.
We're talking about that at some other point. Zach,
Yeah,
we can't
anyways.
talk about Fitz right now.
Chargers and Jags. Ew, gross game, first of all. Yeah, no, absolutely Chargers. Defense is still there. Justin Herbert's balling right now. Gave the Chiefs a run for their money. Balling.
Yeah, and I'm taking Herbert as my MVP too. I don't think that's a question.
Give me Keenan.
If he plays.
If he plays, I don't even know. Hold on, let me check on that. Drew, you talk about your MVP. I'm gonna look up if Keenan Allen's playing.
I mean, I took the same guy as you, but that's fine. Justin Herbert's a beast. And I do have a sneaky MVP here. I think that if Herbert should not be as on point, I think Justin Jackson could have a big day.
I
on
like
the
that.
backfield.
I like that.
Mm.
Justin Jackson's been a sneaky good replacement for Austin Eckler.
Yeah. That's
Limited in practice today
Limited in
with a
practice.
back issue, which is what he had week
for the last like
5.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, if he plays Keenan, if he doesn't, then I don't know. This feels like a Mike Williams game.
All right, I'm gonna write you down as Justin Herbert.
Also fair. Also fine. I just like to spice it up and not pick the quarterback every time because it's just fucking.
Dude, it's really been hard not to though
today.
for me.
I wasn't saying that in comparison to anyone else. I was just saying that in general.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm not.
Ooh, this one's
What?
gonna be my game of the week.
What is it?
Seattle.
Jimmy G Revenge Tour, baby.
Oh no.
San Fran, New England. Duh.
No. Game of the week? No. Yeah.
Game of the week.
Not game of the week.
Baller. I
No.
now see what the Sunday night game is. Never mind.
That's gonna be a barn.
That's the game of the week.
That's the game of the week. But let's talk about Jimmy G's Revenge Tour.
It's not going to be a Jimmy G revenge tour.
Dude, he can hand off the ball so well.
Yeah, he found his stride a little bit throwing the ball last week. As long
actually
as he's
has. I
out
can't
there, he'll be able to.
Who
to
did they
hustle
play
the
last
league
week?
a little bit.
Who did last week?
The
Oh, the Rams. Yeah, they had a good game.
yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah, they had a pretty solid match.
Yeah, it was a pretty good matchup. Yep, no, 49ers win this one.
Wow, really? Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but I don't think the Patriots can stop George Kittle. I think they're gonna have a really hard time. Well, I know obviously Belichick is a master at taking away, another team's best weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they're going to be able to do it with George Kittle this week. They did it with Darren Waller. They did a really good job of taking away Darren Waller. I just don't think they're going to be able to do it with George Kittle. George Kittle is too much of a beast. Too much of a beast, I think.
So say they limit George Kittle in this matchup,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
You're still looking at 2 burners on each side.
Correct.
Ayuk and
Ayuk
Samuel.
and Debo Samuels, yes. And I don't think Stephon Gilmore is the best cornerback in the league, but I don't think he keeps up with either one of them.
No. I'm going to say this to my South Carolina baby girl right there. We are seeing a South Carolina wide receiver defensive back matchup this week. We are seeing Debo Samuel versus Stephon Gilmore. Not there at the same time. That's not how time works. But it should actually be interesting to see if and how they match up. What?
I don't know. He's shaking his head at me. I'm confused.
Did I do something?
No? Did I? I think I did something. No, he's just shaking his head.
Drew, are you high?
No, actually.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
So my point before, sorry, Drew, real quick.
we're good.
Even if you limit George Kittle, Raheem Mostert's out, but the burners on the edge, I still think make enough of a difference that San Francisco has this win. Drew, sorry for interrupting you.
And the Patriots run defense hasn't been great either, so I think Jerick McKinnon might have a good day. And there you are. Go ahead, sir. The mic is all yours. If you would like to.
I think.
Okay, but it's also hard to limit George Kittle.
I think.
Yeah, James, you're not wrong. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have a really good. No.
Drew thinks.
I think Jimmy G is going to run for 340, get 4 touchdowns on the ground. Jimmy G is in for punt returns. Stay tuned.
And punts at the same time.
And punts. He's going to punt it, run out there, grab it. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. No more nonsense.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow,
Did you know
all
Jimmy
right.
G was a linebacker before?
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I think in high school he was a linebacker or something like that.
Oh,
No,
that's-
100%. 100%
yeah.
on my life.
Regardless
your
of
thing.
what position
Ir- ir-
Jimmy
ir-
Garoppolo
irregardless.
played in
Irregardless.
high school,
Irregardless.
Regardless.
I think that the Patriots are going to win this game
Why?
because they lost
Wow.
last week.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Shitty Broncos team, and I don't think that Bill's gonna let them do it again.
I love how it's Bill's not going to let his team
Yeah.
lose. It's just like, no,
Yeah.
sorry. They're down 40-0, and you're just sitting there like, yeah, sorry, the Patriots won that game.
Bill Belichick goes, no.
Would you like a Subway?
Jimmy
footlong?
G was in fact a linebacker in high school.
That's great.
James, would you like American or provolone on your Subway footlong? Bill Belichick's offering. I don't know if you want.
He's gonna buy the team Subway before the game.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be properly fueled.
Dude, Subway doesn't get enough love. I love Subway.
Yep. Belichick's got Subway and Kraft's got dessert.
Singles,
Dessert. Don't say dessert.
cream pies.
That's nasty.
They were searching 2 things. It was Asians and cream pies. Thank you, Always Sunny. If you've never seen that episode of Always Sunny, you gotta watch it. Anyway, MVPs. Talk to me.
Oh God. Ugh. It's so tough.
I'm taking Fig Newton in this one.
Ew.
I hate that you said that.
James, please, for the visual, can you just put?
I gotta. Yeah, no. There's
put a
no way
picture of
I
a
can.
fake dude. You have to. You have to. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know on the 49 who on the 49ers I would pick. I mean,
George Kittle.
well, no, because I don't think I don't think he's gonna have a monster game, but I don't think the Patriots are gonna be able to limit him as much as they want to. I don't know. I'll go Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Jimmy Garoppolo has a good game. I think
You know there's a linebacker in high school.
I mean, I don't think this is a pretty game by any means. I think the 49ers come away with a win. Are you poking my hole? Yeah, you heard me. He's fucking playing with shit he shouldn't be playing with. God damn it. Yeah, I think Jimmy Garoppolo throws for 3 touchdowns this game. That's my guess.
My pick is
You good?
someone I mentioned earlier. It's a little bit of a sleeper beeper. A little bit of sleepy beepy. Oh, wake up, little boy. It's Jermichael Hasty. I watched him at Baylor a few times against Oklahoma. He is going to be more likely than not getting the
He's
rushes.
just trying not to-
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
I said you saw it, but you're just trying not to say anything. You're just trying to get.
I didn't see anything,
Oh.
to be honest.
Oh wow! Actually, okay, cool.
No, I was trying to find his name. I couldn't remember it.
I noticed it right away.
What? Drew, what are you doing? Get that out of there.
He's got a little sword. This
Not a little sword in the hat. Jermichael Hasty is assuming going to get the lion's share of rushes Well, McKinnon's more of the receiving back. So I'm optimistic it can turn that into yards because they can apparently Kyle Shanahan can make any running back good. So keep that going. Next, what?
Said at Tevin Coleman. He's broken. Yeah, also fair. So
Kansas City at Denver. Kansas City by a mile.
Yeah. Mile high. By a mile.
Are
Yeah.
we all going with the Chiefs on that one?
Yes, I don't think the Chiefs lose back to back. There's no way.
Not a shot.
Not a shot. No.
Not a shot.
No.
I think Brandon McManus kicks for another 22 fantasy points.
Wild and crazy.
Brandon McManus could probably kick end zone to end zone.
He's a beast.
Yep.
Okay, so MVPs.
Brandon McManus. No, okay.
Don't do it to me, Zach. Don't do it to me. I already wrote mine down. It's here.
I want to go CEH, but I think you see a breakout game from Le'Veon Bell. I think if Le'Veon Bell plays, you see a breakout game from Le'Veon, especially in the passing game.
Drusif?
CEH.
I wanted to pick CEH, but I feel like because of Le'Veon's history with teams and shit like that, they're gonna try and feature him as much as they possibly can. I think it's unrealistic to expect Le'Veon to just accept his role in the team. I really think it is. I think he's gonna get a lot of features in the passing game.
Yep.
For sure.
I originally had CEH written down. His inconsistency has been kind of scaring me, and especially with Bell, who should be in the game this week, as far as we know. But not because I think he will have a stellar game off of any matchup, but because fuck you, Drew. I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek Hill has a monster game because of just based on the fact that Drew benched him this week.
Yeah, no, that's probably 100%.
It's actually a really good pick. It's a fire pick.
I'm gonna start him just so he does shit.
Don't start him. Throws my whole thing out the window. He'll get 10 yards.
Mark that down. NFL fans around the world, Drew Daniels is the sole reason Tyreek Hill plays, good or not.
It's all up to me, baby.
It's all up to Drew.
All right, Sunday night matchup. What I flipped as my game of the week: Seattle at Arizona.
Yeah, it's almost like we said that was our game of the week first. And you were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is my game of the week." Fucking loser.
I had that, and then I looked down a little bit more. This is a consistent thing with these podcasts. Is I'm like, "This is my game of the week," and I scroll down like, "Oh." Never mind.
I know it really has been like that every single
time. I think I had 3 games of the week last week.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
All right, fucking Seattle at Arizona. Arizona's coming off of a dominant win against a very good Dallas offense, where Zeke fumbled 2 times.
Yep.
But
what was the final?
Don't
score?
expect that.
Dallas
What?
7 points.
Something like that. It was bad.
Yeah, brutal.
It was bad. And Arizona's defense not exactly stellar.
No. It's definitely middle of the road defense.
Mm-hmm. Young defense.
Thanks for
building.
watching.
About losing Chandler
Please
Jones,
like,
that's
subscribe,
gonna see-
and
we're
don't
gonna
forget
see
to
that
ring the
really
bell for
close
all
here.
alerts on our
Thank you,
uploaded
Doug.
videos.
Yes,
And find us everywhere at BOTA Sports.
All right. I'm glad we all agree on that. Sweet.
I mean,
So,
well, Chandler Jones has consistently been a top 5 defensive player in the league for the past 5 or 6 years. Seriously, even when he was with the Patriots, he was.
no one gives him enough credit for that, man.
No one, no,
It's
really,
been
no
under
one
the
does.
radar, right?
No one does. No one does. He, if anyone, I mean, props to Stephon Gilmore. Like he deserved Defensive Player of the Year last year. Chandler Jones, close second. Chandler Jones deserves that as well. I mean,
It's straight up disrespectful.
Yeah, and I was really sad when the Patriots had to trade him away. Real sad.
That must have been our one.
Yeah, I remember when it happened. I sat down on the college campus I was on and just bawled my eyes out.
If I could video edit, I need to figure out how to do deep fakes so I can do that girl that yells at when they find out Trump is elected, and I'm just gonna make that when Zach found out
Chandler Jones.
got traded.
Yeah, that's fair.
This one seems too tight to call, to be honest, but I'm leaning on defense, and I think Seattle has that.
This one seems too tight to call.
I think it's an offensive shootout, to be honest.
No, I think it is too.
So why'd you question it, ho?
Okay, because you can have a shootout and still not have a close game. What? Are you thinking about it or like?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm listening. I'm waiting for you to say something. I'm just waiting. I'm trying to make it look like I'm interested in what the fuck you're saying.
You're not. I know you're not. Well, no, I just think that Seattle has too many weapons. I mean, I neither team has a great defense. I give the slight advantage to Seattle based on the fact that Chandler Jones is missing from that defense on the other side. I mean, they have Budda Baker. They still have Patrick Peterson, even though he hasn't been the same as he was before. But I mean, DK is a legit number one wide receiver. Having Tyler Lockett as your second wide receiver isn't fucking bad either. I mean, shit.
Really not the worst thing in the world.
Really not. I mean, and they're complementary too. I mean, Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf are two different receivers, but they complement each other very, very well.
I agree.
I think Chris Carson should be back. He's going to have a good game. Yeah. Give me Seattle. Give me Seattle by 10.
I'm with you on Seattle.
Give me Seattle too.
All right. Also, Drew, I want to talk about this before we go any further. I forget how many episodes ago I said, like, why wouldn't the Texans take a flyer out on Antonio? If I'm Seattle, I am not going near Antonio Brown.
Oh, why would you?
That just ruins DK's progression.
Good thing going right now. DK, yeah,
good
DK's
thing going with a bad bitch.
You'd be in a situation where you're bringing Antonio Brown in to be the third wide receiver on your team.
Yep.
That is not even remotely a little bit worth the drama that's going to come with it.
Can I tell you where Antonio Brown should go?
Where, Zach?
No, Houston.
An insane asylum?
Woo! Houston. He should go to Houston.
Bet. Love it.
Yes.
Living La Vida Loca.
Well, think about it like this.
Why not get rid of a dysfunctional head coach and bring in the most dysfunctional player you can think of? Makes sense.
Okay, but their seasons are fucking over anyways.
Yeah, so why are you going to bring him in? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you have inconsistency at every single position besides quarterback.
Yeah.
Bring in someone who's been a proven all-star. And yeah, so what? He's fucking crazy. The one game he played with the Patriots last year, he had like $110 and 2 touchdowns. Like, so
right.
Bring him in. Give him a fucking flyer. Deshaun Watson needs someone. Like that poor boy. Look how they're massacring that poor boy.
No, he needs an offensive line.
My boy.
Get him the fuck out of Houston. First of all, fuck those guys for those comments. We will continue. We will always be salty about that because they're idiots.
That's an understatement.
No kidding. We had this argument during the offseason, right? And they're what now? Like 1 in 35 or something like that.
Might as well be.
Yeah, literally. I know they're not 1/3. They're 1 in 5, but
bad.
All right, so let's pick some MVPs for this.
I mean, honestly, like I can't pick anyone else than Russ. I can't.
Ooh, why you guys always pick quarterback?
James, I'll have you know.
Sorry, something in my throat.
That's my dick.
It's your fat schmeat.
Just fucking just hammer dick.
Yeah. I'm gonna take DK Metcalf. I think he's gonna have a duel with DeAndre Hopkins this week.
Fucking goddamn it!
Get me shitloads of points.
God fucking damn it! Assholes. Can't get my own independent pick. TK Metcalf. Fuckers. Whatever.
There's only so many people you can pick. I don't know.
I know.
We're picking the best player of the game. There's only a couple candidates.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to pick fucking Rashad Penny? Like
Never.
no.
Carlos Hyde.
Ooh, good pick.
Carlos had the goat. All right, last game Monday night. Chicago at LA. The Rams. Yeah. I feel like I should be more excited about this matchup, but I'm really not.
Remember how excited everyone was for this matchup like 2 or 3 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Look at us now.
We
watched
watched a bar
in
Milwaukee.
Wisconsin. In Milwaukee. I
Yeah.
remember that. It was a good game too.
That was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I eat there? I forget what I ate.
I
I usually remember.
don't.
No. I just remember the bar like had like really good food. We were like, oh shit, like this is pretty good.
It was a fun bar.
Oh, let me go bar.
But yeah, the Bears are probably the most surprising team in football this year. And it's weird because they're the fucking Bears and Nick Foles is currently their quarterback. And they are
But like they're not
5-1.
good.
I know, and they're 5-1.
They've won really close games.
Yeah, they've won though. They
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it happen. And I hate to say it, but I think that they're gonna win on Monday night.
Bro, I agree with you. I'm also picking the Bears in this game.
All right, we're clean sweep on that one too. This is great, guys. We're all going down together. Who's your MVPs, boys?
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't you dare say it.
Big Dick David Montgomery.
Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
We didn't just pick the same MVP, did we? Sweep.
No.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, Drew and I have David Montgomery.
Give me Cole Kmet.
Wow, gets one red zone touchdown.
And Zach's on board.
I'm on board with them. I'm on board.
I mean, I have him in a dynasty league.
It's
so I
just
can't
it's just
say
another
shit.
it's another weapon for Nick Foles to throw to. I mean, you have Allen Robinson.
Jimmy Graham.
Anthony Miller.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham's not gonna do shit.
Y'all forget about Anthony Miller too much.
That was a butt fuck.
Well, but don't forget Jalen Ramsey is gonna be covering Allen Robinson, so that matchup's gonna null and void basically.
That's why I did not pick Allen Robinson.
Right.
If I was going to pick a receiver in this, I'd go Anthony Miller.
Fair. Give me Cole Kmet. Sneaky pick.
Sneaky Cole.
Sneaky Kmet.
God, I hated that. All right. Final thoughts, boys.
This year weird, bro.
This year's bizarre. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but the Bears are bad and they're 5-1. Like they're not a good football team, but they're 5-1. So
Yep.
So you're ending the show with the Bears are bad, but they're 5-1.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can condone that actually.
I mean, like, what else are we supposed to say? They've played mediocre teams at best, and they've won basically all those games by 3 or less points, basically.
Most of the time.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, I think once they play actual teams, they're gonna get steamrolled. But who knows? They played
We'll
the
find
Packers.
out.
No, they played the Lions yet. No. It doesn't matter if they played the Vikings, but Vikings are trash. They need a new man's on the Minnesota Vikings.
They need a lot of new mans on the defense.
James, you used that last time, bitch. I get to use it this time. All right.
You know where to find us at BOTA Sports everywhere. The BOTAsports.news. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. I don't know. It'll be on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. How are you?
How are you?
Hi, YouTube.
Nobody made it this far.
No one made it this far.
If you made it this far, God bless you.
Yeah.
No one ever makes it to the actual end.
Are we still putting our stuff up on Spotify too?
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay. All right.
We're everywhere. Oh wow, good promo, Zach. We're everywhere.
You're welcome.
All right. As always, Stay beautiful.
Stay soggy. No, fuck you.
No.
No, fuck you.
No,
Fuck
no,
you.
No,
Fuck you.
no.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Stay. Stay beautiful.
Soggy.